What's up, you fugging idiots?
What's going on?
Welcome to this week's episode. We appreciate you stopping by.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
No, I was saying thank you to them.
Yeah,
for
you're
listening.
welcome.
No, you're not
To
a
me?
part of the group. The
I'm
people
listening to you right now.
I understand. I'm speaking to them in the future. You're here
I
in the
can
present.
hear you.
Okay, anyway.
Past, present, and future.
This podcast is brought to you by Etsy's best kept secret. Follow my lead design
co. Let's say it together. Follow my lead design co.
There we go. That was perfect.
On my end, I was way before you. So
on my end, it was actually perfect. So
nice.
I'm sure it'll be awful. Boom. Got it.
Anyways, Sam, our friend
Samantha,
Jordan's sister-in-law, puts together some amazing pieces of art.
She travels the world.
Yes, and she takes beautiful pictures that she has turned into prints, plus more things on her Etsy that you can check out. And then in the process of checking out her Etsy, you buy a $5 print, you make it whatever size you want, and then boom, your house looks awesome. We love it.
Yeah, you take it to Kinko's. You say, hey, I want this on canvas. I want it to be as big as my wall.
Kinko's is not a thing anymore.
I don't know what things are. Office Depot?
I think Office Depot.
Is Office Max still a thing? Damn, we're on the same page today. You take it to one of those places that has a printer that is large.
Yes, and you can get a tapestry.
You can get your frame at Michael's.
Get it tattooed on your body, I think.
Do whatever you want. It's $5. It goes to a good cause. 100% of the proceeds goes right to her.
Yeah, her bank account.
I don't know if there's any sort of anything with that, but
she donates something maybe once or twice ever.
She donates to Starbucks every morning.
Every morning to get
because
that
of these Etsy sales. That's what she does.
Pop over there, etsy.com/shop/
Follow my lead
design co.
It's right there, dude. I have it like it's right there.
Right there. All right, check it out. And we should start the podcast, right?
Yeah, dude. Let's start it. Let's go.
Happy or sad, it's story time with two fucking idiots.
Welcome back.
Whoa, welcome back.
All right, what were we just talking about? We're talking about being old, young, old.
I'm an old man, but I'm still young enough to remember dumb shit that was a part of our childhood.
Yeah, of course. So the preface of this is that Jordan has a coworker who's a little bit younger than him.
Yeah.
And
she's probably like five years younger than me, probably.
Sure.
Yeah. She's 10 years younger than me. No, I'm
10?
kidding. No, I think she's probably at least
point,
she's probably 5. She's probably 5. So
things keep coming up like references, and Jordan keeps knowing them, like the drinking out of cups video and
Rebecca Black.
Should we just talk about her every episode? Should it be a new segment?
Rebecca Black. Yeah, the Rebecca Black episode.
Love that. I love
segment.
her. Anyway, so we were talking about how like 89, 90 people born in those 2 years kind of have it made.
Yeah,
right?
I think so.
Because our first 10 years we were in the fucking
That's when
past.
we were born, everyone.
Yeah, literally 89, 90. And Jordan's older than me. You can tell by the beard, he's an old man.
I'm an old man.
An old ass man.
Old man.
But yeah, so we're like a little old school, but then we were like 11 and they're like, here's the key to the fucking universe, right?
Yeah, when we were young, it was like we'd go to the park, we'd play outside and stuff. But then they were like, guess what? You can actually send words over your phone. And then we were like,
yep.
We're done now.
Like cell phones, what are those? Like my dad had a cell phone because he was a cop.
Yeah.
So he had like a work phone, but besides that, no one had them.
My parents had them and that was it. And we still had a house phone. But my parents had like a case that was like fabric over their phone with like some shitty plastic on top of it. And then it also like clipped to like their belt loop. So it like protruded out of their bodies for what a fucking terror. Like, why weren't we just like, you could just put it in your pocket? And they were like, no, I need to have quick access. quick access.
Who was calling us back then?
Nobody even had a phone. You
needed a fucking pistol. Like,
no. But that being said, when me and you got Nextels, we definitely had
the clips.
The clips, and there was like a learning curve to learning how to like get those out of there quick. And we all knew it. You know, I was able
like Robin Williams in the movie Hook.
I was able to Nextel direct you or whatever the fuck it was called, because you were the only other person in Lake County with a Nextel phone
under the age of 30 or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that weren't cops or construction workers, because that's what those were really made for. I think they were just like, hey, get a hold of your friends if you're near them.
Yeah.
But,
boop, boop. Hey, turn the stop sign around. You're gonna kill us. You know what I mean? Like,
we were just like,
time.
Can you hear me? Yeah.
Like, all right, I'm gonna call you on the phone in a few minutes. That was about it.
Hey, listen, it's not 7:00 yet. We can't talk. I get free nights and weekends.
Free nights and weekends, dude. Shut your mouth. You're blowing my mind right now.
That was literally the only thought I had. Once it was like 6:59, and I was like, send. Hey, what's going on? Let's talk for 6 hours.
Nights used to start at 9. I think they brought them back to 7.
Oh, did they start at 9?
I thought so. Maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like we had some late nights on that telephone.
Oh, dude, I remember distinctly being on the phone with a female,
a biddy,
when I was at Robbie's house, like sleeping over, and just on the phone for 7 hours.
Yep.
Talking about nothing, hooked up to the fucking charger. My phone is lava hot,
literally 1,000 degrees.
And Robbie wakes up and he's like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Still on the phone, on the phone with that lady. I'm flirting. Leave me alone."
Sorry, we're talking about which chocolate pudding we like better.
Yeah, seriously,
Great Value or the name brand.
We're learning everything about each other tonight.
And then you talk the next day and you're like, yeah, so what's up? I used to do the thing where like I would flirt with a girl and get her to like me. I had like 1-2 girlfriends in all of middle school, but
sure,
I would flirt with them to get them to like me. And then once they liked me, I'd be like, no, I'm not going to be that same person because I don't want to lose them. I can't make these silly jokes anymore because they're not going to like me anymore. And then they'd be like, you're boring as fuck. What is wrong with you? And
every time I watched you flirt with somebody, which was every fucking day of my life, I was always like, God, Robbie, he's pretty good at it, but he also has a different style than what I would do. Like you were like, you would find a girl who was like fun and mean to you, and you would be mean to her. Not like mean, but like, you know, just like
no,
playfully.
They were mean. I was just in love with toxic women for most of my life. But
yeah, and I was always like, my feelings would be hurt if I was a part of that. I don't want to be a part of that. I'd rather have true love, rather than manufacture it off of hurting everyone's feelings.
15 years later, you got a fucking wife, Reno Steph, and she brings it. She brings the heat, bro.
She does.
So you're welcome for getting you ready for that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you shaped my life in a lot of ways, good and bad. We've spoken in the past about all of your terrible influences on my life, and
jury's out on that for sure. So,
I have made many decisions in my life in the split second thinking, well, Robbie does it, so that's not how you're supposed to go through life.
Are you talking about not pulling out? Oh, that's too much. That is too much.
It's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah. So Sawyer, get back in your cave. You know what I mean? Hey, dude, that's hilarious. I knew exactly what you meant when you said it. So
yeah, I've made many a decision. I don't know who says things like that anymore, but many a decision.
You do.
Yep.
You say things like that.
I do. The other day, Steph mentioned something about 3 people. You maybe heard of them: Tom, Dick, and Larry. You ever heard of that before?
Oh yeah,
that phrase. And I was thinking, like, how did that even become popular? Like, how is that a thing that people say?
Yeah.
I say it too. I don't know. Those three
I
guys.
don't think I've ever said it because I'm
say it.
Normal.
Say it.
But I'm not your average Tom, Dick, or Larry. You know what I mean? Hey,
is it? Wait, now that you say that out loud, is it Tom, Dick, and Larry?
I'm not sure. I've heard it, but I don't know it.
Could be Harry. I don't even know.
Oh yeah,
Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Tom, Dick, and Harry.
Write in the comments, please. Someone write in the comments what this actually is, because I'm not gonna look. I'm not gonna look it up.
Yeah,
it's just gonna be Tom, Dick, and Larry forever for me.
I think that sounds good to me as well.
They're both. I mean, they're both very similar. You know, Larry, Harry. I've never met anybody named Larry and or Harry that I've enjoyed. So well, I know that's a lie. Actually, I do know Larry. That's actually a pretty cool guy.
I know a couple Larrys, but Harry, nope. Fuck Harry's. Bro.
Harry and the Hendersons. Fuck you guys.
If your name is Harry and you are listening to this, you probably aren't, because there's not a single cool Harry in the entire world. And I'm talking about you too, Harry Styles. Okay. How about Watermelon Sugar Low? That's how you make me feel.
I don't know that song that well. I don't listen to the radio. I don't know if you continue. Sorry. That. I listen to the same 12 artists that I listened to 20 years ago. So I've become my dad. So it's pretty cool. He would only listen to like Rush and like Def Leppard. And that's kind of how I'm at. I don't know.
That guy only had one arm, right? Or one leg.
In Def Leppard? Yeah, the drummer only had one arm.
That's crazy.
He like was in a car crash or something. And like, good for those bandmates for being like, Larry, I'm really sorry, but you're still in the band. I don't know his actual name. But like
you're just gonna have to learn how to adapt.
Do you think when he showed up to practice for the first time, they were like, what are you doing here?
He's like, who's that guy sitting in my chair?
Yeah. They were like, oh, we just figured you didn't have an arm, so you probably wouldn't be able to do the job that requires.
Yeah. Well, I still have the beat inside me. Move it, Tom. Fire up the guitars, Dick.
Is that where that came from? Def Leppard? Yeah. Holy shit. Tom, Dick, and Larry, I think.
From Def Leppard. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. That's crazy, their last name, right? Def Leppard. It was Larry Def Leppard was his name.
I remember they had an album that I think it was like in my dad's like CD rack, which had like so many fucking CDs. Like, I don't know. And I remember like, I think it was called Pyromaniac, I think is one of the albums. And I was like, I don't understand what that means, but it's a cool word. It's a cool word. So Def Leppard, it's not like it's like DEF, I believe. God, this is the most Def Leppard I've ever talked about in my life. Pour Some Sugar on Me is a good song.
I'm about to go Def Leppard, okay, listening to this.
So Robbie and I are we're trying to do this new thing with these 45-minute episodes.
Yeah.
So we recorded an episode on Thursday night that we're going to put out today, which is Saturday.
Happy
and then
Saturday, y'all.
We're gonna put this episode out on Wednesday.
Yeah,
I think we'll probably do like a premiere
to kind of.
Yeah. Maybe we'll do it on Sunday. I don't know. The other one on Sunday. I don't know. Whatever. But yeah,
Saturday, Sunday. We'll see.
If for some reason our talking about stuff doesn't make sense, that's because we're 3 days in the past.
And because you're stupid. If you don't understand. Okay.
When we talked about this, I was like, yeah, it's not a bad idea because it'll give us more time to edit things and, less pressure right away. Because literally the moment we normally get done with the podcast, I'm like editing and trying to upload everything. And my Wi-Fi in my house is like, what are you doing to me? Like,
not to mention the crippling anxiety of trying to think of an hour and a half of material to talk about. But I mean, it's fine afterwards.
Yeah. But when we talked about it, I was like, it's not going to make a lot of sense to people if we record an episode on Wednesday, a meteor hits Nevada on Friday, and then when it comes out on Saturday and we don't mention it, like, it's going to be so weird that I'm not a part of that.
That is a great point, but also it won't make sense if you're an idiot. Okay.
Yeah.
If you're stupid.
Yeah.
Which you better not be if you're listening to this podcast.
Why
am I so aggressive today?
It's all right. I'm aggressive today too. I have a story, but the other day Steph went to that paint and sip thing. for
probably got trashed, right?
I don't think so, but she was there for a long time. So yes. Somebody the next day was
someone got lucky. All right.
Dude,
Is that how marriage works?
I'm working way too many hours. I can't even think at that point.
Even your wiener's like, oh, please. Can I take a nap? Sorry for talking about your wiener. Carry on.
No, it's cool. We talk about each other's wieners mostly every podcast, so it's fine.
Yep.
But yes, the next day somebody was like, Stephanie is such a hoot, and I was like, okay, relax. She's funny, but no, she's great, But she was like, and I heard you had a podcast, and like I've had that moment a couple of times. People have brought it up to me, and it's like, it's obviously fun, and it's it's almost like flattering, even though they never are like, I heard it's a great podcast. They're just I heard you had one. Yeah. And I was like, yeah, and she couldn't remember the name, so I had to like tell her, and like immediately you could just feel her be like, okay, I listen to This American Life, and that's it.
Yeah, that's about it. Especially, I just talked about your wiener, and that's exactly. Huge. I'm so embarrassed now. Sorry, Tanya.
I really hope they're like, I've mentioned it a few times to people. I really hope they're just like secretly listening.
Yeah.
Because nobody said anything to me. So
good.
But we're gonna just keep on plugging, man. It's all right. We're gonna keep going.
We are feeling so positive right now. We are the most positive people ever, which brings me to a little story.
Oh God.
From the other day. About a super a positively manly experience that I had, which I think you know how fucking manly I am. I'm super manly.
You just you sweat like gravy is how manly you are.
That's the morbid obesity, but also could be part of being manly.
Yeah.
So I had a super manly interaction at Home Depot the other day, and I thought it was hilarious. I first of all showed up to Home Depot, which already I'm feeling fucking tough. Anytime you got to go get any kind of like construction equipment or anything, I needed mulch, I needed dirt, and I needed bungee cords. Are they bungee cords or bungee cords?
I think they're bungee.
Bungee. Like Tony Bungee?
No, like Tony Dungy, but with a B. Bungee.
With a B, bungee. All right, so I needed those, and let's just talk about, we were already talking about it, how wonderful technology is. I open up the Home Depot app, type in bungee cords, pulls it up, doesn't just tell me where in the store it is, exact location. Says aisle 13 down on the left. I'm like, if anyone's looking for bungee cords in Fox Lake, Illinois.
Or bungee cords.
Or bungee cords, however you pronounce them. And so I cruise down, and I'm making a beeline. And there's like the most Ron Swanson looking dude I've ever seen. I couldn't see a mustache.
That's all that's there. It's just Ron Swanson lookalikes and or people with the same personality.
Yes, exactly. I'm like, who is this guy? But he worked there. So he had like the boots on and the painter jeans.
Yeah.
With like the loops in it to hold your hammer, I guess.
They're called carpenter jeans.
Carpenter jeans, excuse me.
I think that's what they're called.
I don't carpent or paint. So
I had carpenter jeans when I was like 11, and I was like, what the fuck are these loops for?
Yeah.
My mom was like, hammers or whatever. And I was like, when am I ever going to have a hammer? You won't even let me run around the house. Like, I can't.
Exactly.
I'm never going to have
one
right
now. Yeah. And so, same. I used to put like toys in them because I'm, manly. So we're like walking up to each other, and he's already noticed me, and I noticed it because I noticed him. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He noticed me, I noticed him, we noticed each other. And so now we have to say something, right? Because that's what men do. And so, he's got the carpenter jeans on, like a denim shirt tucked in with the Home Depot apron, and he had a gaiter on. And just for reference, I was wearing like pink shorts, like a red shirt, and then my mask had flowers all over it. So you can imagine what he was thinking about me as I'm walking through.
Sure.
And so he gives me the hello there. And I'm like, hey, how you doing? I even said it kind of like that. How you doing, brother? He's like, I'm good, thanks. How about you? I was like, I'm good. I didn't even say thank you. All right. Because I wanted this guy to know who was in charge. All right.
Yeah. You got to step
He said
tone.
thanks. I don't say thanks. So I cruise right by, get my bungees. On the way back, he sees me seeing him again, dude.
Oh, shit.
And now I have a decision to make, right? This could be a transfer of power. Powered right through, dude. Didn't even acknowledge him. Let him know what was up.
Yeah, you can't be nice multiple times to another guy.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
I would take out the trash, but men are trash, and I ain't taking out no man. Okay.
You just need to set the tone early with a mean, rude reaction, and just never. I'm surprised you didn't say something different. Because anytime I go into any store, I put both headphones in. Because leave me alone.
Leave me TF alone.
Yeah.
Dude, if you just pee on them once or twice, they'll start, you know what I mean? They start leaving you alone.
Yeah. I just can't do it. Anytime I go to any store, I'm like, I know what I'm here for. And if I need help, I will seek it out.
Literally.
Don't come find me.
Back.
Fucking Best Buy, I'm talking about you. Fuck you guys.
Step back, you fucking nerds.
Dude, every time I'm in line or in like a aisle, there's just like random people. I'm like, this isn't even your department, Tom. Dick, get over in your other department.
I'm looking for Larry.
Yeah, exactly. That's funny, dude. Hey, we're doing these shorter episodes, so we got to kind of get the ball rolling here.
Jump right in. Sure.
Are we ready for some mind-blowing facts?
Oh, I'm ready, bro. And I'm about to blow yo mind.
All right, here we go. Here's where we put the soundbite right here. And go.
You ready for some mind-blowing facts?
Okay. Do you want to go first, or do you want me to go first?
God, I love doing that. I'm so sorry, dude.
You've been already choppy as shit, like randomly throughout this a little bit. So just don't antagonize your computer.
My computer's from 2013, dude. Okay, cut me some slack. I'm not rolling in it like you are, Jordan.
I got you, man. You
you
want to know who is rolling with it though?
Yes, I do.
Dude, my mind-blowing fact this week.
Let's hear it.
Forbes magazine. Right? Okay. I don't know what Forbes stands for. Something to do with money.
Old rich bitches.
Yeah, I don't know.
Stage left.
Forbes magazine has they always do like the top list of like celebrities or whatever, the most wealthy celebrities. They have this thing called the fictional 15, which is fictional characters that they estimate their wealth on. So in 2013, they estimated Scrooge McDuck's
yes, dude.
Net
that's
worth.
Exactly who I thought of when you said this, bro.
Net worth to $65.4 billion. Couple things. And like I said last week, ongoing segment.
Yep.
Why? Who's doing this fucking calculation?
Who's getting paid for this?
Yeah, like what the fuck is happening? How are they?
6 months?
Is it? He has like gold coins.
He swims in them.
What's the fucking like ratio between? Like how do they know? It could be like really dense gold. I don't really know. Maybe they're gold plated.
They could have chocolate on the inside.
Exactly. So that's weird. Second thing is, how about you donate some fucking money, Scrooge McFuck? If I may,
douche.
You got enough money to do whatever you want. You got 3 grandnephews that don't even wear pants, bro.
Buy them a fucking pair of pants.
They need pants. What are you talking about, man?
Yeah,
this
cold.
Is ridiculous. The other people on the list. So number 2 on the list was actually
that was number 1.
That was number 1.
Okay.
Number 2 on the list, if you have seen any of the Hobbit movies,
sure,
is Smaug. The
really?
Fucking giant fucking dragon.
Smog.
I think it's Smaug. There's some nerds that are listening to this right now that are like, it's Smaug.
Pretty sure it's Smog, but whatever you say.
Anyway, he is estimated 54.1 billion, which to me, he's got an entire dude. Have you seen that movie?
Yeah.
It's humongous. He is so fucking huge. There's no way a fictional fucking cartoon duck has more in his like weird swimming pool vault
Well, hey, why don't they meet up and talk about it, and then fucking Smog is gonna have $115 billion, you know?
And he's gonna have a roasted duck to fucking eat, dude. That's ridiculous.
Seriously.
Other people on the list, number 4, Tony Stark with 12.4 billion.
Okay, that makes perfect sense.
He should have more, honestly.
He deserves more.
He has there's too much vibranium in his whole like setup that there wouldn't be more.
That's true.
He's got it all locked down. Anyway, number 6,
each
Bruce
suit
Wayne
is worth like wait. Each suit is worth like 1.5 bill, right?
He's got like 25 suits. He just gives them out like candy. It's fucking ridiculous.
Seriously, what the fudge?
Number 6, Bruce Wayne, 9.2 billion. I thought that was probably accurate, honestly. Good for you, Forbes.
Too bad his net parents is 0 though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's definitely -2 in that category.
Yeah, big time.
And then the list went on, but like the Monopoly guy was like close to last with like 1.4. I get it, you know, he's sending people to jail.
The Monopoly guy, fuck that guy.
So when I looked it up, it said I didn't see any current ones. Because that's where this fact came from. But like from 2002 to 2013, Scrooge McDuck's net worth has been like increasing. So like, what is he even doing?
Oh yeah, 7 years too, 8 years now. He's probably worth 90 bill.
At least. But what is he doing with that money? Is he helping communities? Is he doing anything besides diving into coins?
He's just swimming in it, bro. Literally.
It's ridiculous. Anyway, that was a really good transition into the fact that you had no idea that I had that.
Holy shit.
But yeah, how and why would they ever waste their time putting out that list other than to give me something to talk about on the podcast?
Literally, that guy at Thanksgiving, it's like, thanks extended family for coming today. Our son Tom put out his life work today, and it's imaginary characters and how much they're worth.
Yeah.
So we're very proud of him. Let's give him a round of applause.
In preparation for this, I was reading like the Wikipedia page for Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah.
And anytime I said something, I thought Huey, Dewey, and Louie were his like grandchildren or sons or something, but they're like grandnephews. And I was like, oh, it's Donald Duck's fucking kids. That's what it is. Nope. It's Donald Duck's twin sister, Della Duck. That's her kid. So I'm reading this stuff, and she's like, oh my God. So where did they even come from? And I was like, Steph, they're just making this shit up. This is so stupid that I'm even like reading this as if it's real.
That's like, I hope that their birth, 3 of them, I hope their birth went okay. Triplets?
Exactly.
Oh
and
my
like,
gosh.
I was like, I've never even seen Della Duck. I don't even know what that means.
No.
She's like, yeah, she was probably in one of the earlier shows. And I was like, maybe, I guess. This is just like Greek mythology.
Like Steph has any idea, bro. Daffy and Daisy. That's all I need to know about.
When I was in like high school, I learned about Greek mythology in like one class.
Yeah.
And I swear to God, man, I was relatively confused whether this shit actually happened or not, because the teacher
mythology? Yeah,
the teacher was describing it as if it was real. Like he was like, yeah, so anyway, Odysseus fucking hung out with the Cyclops, and they had coffee, and then like they got into an argument, and like I was like looking around the room like, does anybody else did this really happen? Like
chained him to a rock. A gizzard ate his liver every day. Like
exactly. And I was like, I don't know. Maybe you should like before you talk about that, just be like, hey, by the way, none of this is real. Whoa. They were afraid of the sun back then. They just like made shit up so you would
can't
like
say that.
Yeah, I can.
Marino's gonna pop out of your closet and smash you with a folding chair, dude.
Yeah. So.
Wapa!
So that was my mind-blowing fact.
I don't want to talk about anything else for the rest of the podcast.
Honestly, as I was reading it, I was like, Scrooge McDuck is going to be the entire fucking podcast at this point.
We need to start a podcast specifically talking about Scrooge McDuck, but we'll talk about that later. Stay tuned. So my interesting fact, you might know this because I feel like I've told this to people. This is something I've known for a really long time. An expertise of mine. Jack of all trades, master of some, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
And one of them for me is pigs. You know, I raised pigs.
Yep.
I think you might have known me while I
did, yeah. I don't think I ever saw them But I remember being like at the Lake County Fair with you. And
yeah.
You're like, yeah, that's one of my pets they're going to sell and kill. It's great.
Which let's just dive back into my failures as a father, as Sawyer's still mad at me about that.
Really?
He still brings it up. He'll be like, yeah, I have to eat my whole dinner. Why don't you sell your pets for slaughter, Dad? God. But anyway, the point of this was not to shine light on my shortcomings as a father, but to bring up this mind-blowing fact for a lot of people, because I don't know if you've heard the expression sweat like a pig, like, oh, I'm sweating like a pig.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, well, pigs don't sweat, Jordan.
Oh, shit. You got me on that one.
Did you know that? Have I told you that before?
I don't think so. I know dogs don't sweat because that'd be
Dogs
fucking
sweat?
gross.
Don't they?
No, that's why they
Really?
pant.
Well, that's
They're
like pigs pant too, yeah. And
they're trying to like get their body to fucking be normal.
Interesting. I feel like I've seen dogs.
Can you imagine
sweat.
if a dog sweat? It'd be like, ugh, get the fuck off me.
Why do I feel like I have experienced that, but maybe not?
Maybe you're sweating on your dogs.
That's honestly a great possibility. I sweat when I think too hard. So
go ahead, keep going.
No, I was just gonna say, yeah. So that's why people think pigs are dirty, because they cover themselves in mud to cool themselves down and to protect them from the sun.
Smart fucking animals. Jesus.
Yeah, seriously. They're also very clean. People don't think so, but if pigs are in a pen, they generally pick one place to use for the bathroom.
Also, delicious.
Yeah. There's a gimme some bacon.
Dude,
give us some bacon.
I don't like to be reminded about animals having to die for my pleasure, but
yeah,
chicken wings are fucking awesome.
Dude, some garlic parmesan. Oh shit,
it's not fun. I'm bothered by it, but not enough to stop my my habits.
Listen, so some chickens somewhere are getting roided up and kept in a cage with 9 million other chickens. You know what I mean? Like, what's so bad about it?
Yeah, seems
totally
delicious
normal
to me. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, that's weird. No,
when you're talking about sweating, my dad would sweat like if he was like working out or something, he would have that like sweat line on like his shirt and stuff. And as a child, I truly think I fucked myself in this situation, because as a child I was like, I just want to, that seems so cool.
I want to sweat like that.
Yeah, like that, it looks like a man thing to do.
Oh yeah.
And now literally, like you said, if I just have like a hard equation to figure out, I'm like, oh no.
Yeah.
I've ruined another blazer. Fuck.
I ran 1.2 miles today without stopping. It took me about 15 minutes, but the point is that I did it, and 30 seconds in, I wasn't like sweating. It's super windy out. I'm like, what? Is there I thought there was something wrong with me, like a medical emergency, because I wasn't covered in sweat already. But then about 30 seconds later, it was pouring off of my body. So
yeah, I mean, that's what men do, ladies.
Yeah, Home Depot guy.
Yeah, guy in the aisle. Dude, I got helped at Home Depot one time by a guy that didn't even work there.
Really?
I was standing in like the plumbing area. I was trying to install our hot water heater, and there was like some stupid shit I had to do. And I was standing there looking confused, as you do. And this dude came up to me and was like, what are you looking for? And I was like, I got to get this pipe to kind of bend slightly and whatever. I drew out like a fucking diagram for him. He gave me like all of this, like, you got to get that piece, that nozzle, that nipple.
Nipple. What if I showed mine right now?
So I get there and I'm like, thanks, man. I really appreciate it. I was like, are you like off work or like what's happening? Because he wasn't wearing like the apron, and he was like, no, I just, I'm a plumber. I've been a plumber for 50 years and you look like kind of confused. And I was like, are you Jesus? Like, Jesus, dude, like how nice
I owe
are you?
$125?
I was like, wow, okay, thank you. And his advice helped me. I wouldn't say it solved my issue, but he again didn't have like a for sure idea what the fuck I was even talking about. But I got the job done with his help, basically. And I just, good for that guy, man. I don't know why he's working off the clock, but I mean, cool. Thanks, man. He's like, he probably does that to like widowies, honestly. I was
gonna say, he's probably like, so now do you want to You want to plow my driveway?
Yep. That's a callback to like episode 2, I think. Wow. We're on episode 14,
OGs.
bro.
Oh yeah, we're on 14.
Oh,
holy shit.
Anyway, we're like a half hour in, I think. I don't know. You froze up, so now I have zero idea what the fucking clock says.
Sorry, bro. Well, let's jump right into it then. Let's get after it, because I have a pretty inspiring story for my fucking idiot of the week.
Okay, you want to go first?
Yeah, sure.
All right, time for the ongoing segment that is also Oscar nominated,
and Emmy winning. Ooh, hold on. I have a boner now. All right.
All right.
All right, let's do it. Ready?
Yep.
Fuggin Idiot of the week.
Dude, maybe I'll have to try.
I don't have to say it anymore, right? That guy's a fucking idiot.
I think I have that in a clip somewhere.
That guy's a fucking idiot. Just in case you don't.
Okay.
All right. So my fucking idiot this week is a super inspiring story. I originally stumbled across it on TikTok, where I spend a decent amount of my time at Bobby Riz. Follow me. And this young gentleman is from California. He went to visit his friend in Philadelphia. And in the bathroom, he slipped and injured his spine. He was paralyzed from his neck down. His name is Chase Friedman. So he's just like chilling, probably smoking, drinking with his friends, like having a good time. Yeah. Falls down, wakes up inside Thomas Jefferson University Hospital, and is like, can't move his hands, can't move his feet. And the funny thing is, when the first one that I ever saw of this guy, he's like, I think I might have sent it to you.
You did. Actually, as you mentioned the last thing, I was like, I know where this is going. Go ahead.
And so he posted a TikTok that was like, I fell, I was paralyzed. And I promised my friend if I could ever walk, or my friend made me a bet if I could ever walk again, that I could kick him square in his nuts. This is my story. And so it's all about him like working through physical therapy to be able to kick his friend in the nuts. Yeah. Which I have not seen that video yet. I haven't followed the story to that point. Maybe he hasn't posted it. Yeah. But what he did do is he went to the university steps or whatever in Philly that Rocky ran up in the movie. And after like 3 months of physical therapy, and with just some help from his physical therapist, who was just standing there to make sure he didn't fall over, give him a little extra support, he made it up all 72 steps of the museum steps, and still is using a walker, still uses a wheelchair. I mean, he's got a lot of recovery left, but went from being like 50-50 to ever walking again to making it up the famous stairs from Rocky. So
his friends got to be like, fuck.
Yeah, dude.
Oh,
wipe your goddamn floor, bro. All right.
His
forever.
Friends,
anyone listening,
his friends are gonna be like, oh, my balls, I'm so sorry,
guys. Yeah.
I made this agreement. I made this agreement. Oh,
yeah,
man.
He's got to do it too. The next story we're gonna hear is that guy gets kicked in the nuts, loses his testicles, has to learn how to walk again. And when he can walk again, he's going to kick Chase in the nuts. It's a vicious cycle, really.
Pay it forward. That's what I say.
Yeah, exactly.
Just keep paying it forward.
And that's why, specifically, funny you should mention it, in honor of Chase Friedman, the next time I see Jordan, I'm going to just kick him right in the nuts as hard as I can. For you, right. Chase. Hashtag for you, Chase. I'm going to kick Jordan right in the nuts.
That's hilarious. Yeah, that video is actually really, really funny.
Yeah,
I was like, it shows like the physical therapist like helping him do like a kicking motion and like
kicking something and like so lifting a leg too.
They have like a pad to like hold up so he could like kick it. So fucking funny.
So good. So
how would you, if you were that guy, how would you like find a physical therapist and or like company that would be like, yeah, sure, we'll waste our fucking time filming a stupid TikTok montage for you. Like, sure.
They're probably like, listen, you're the one paying $195,000 a day to be in the hospital, right? Isn't that the going rate?
Yeah.
So yeah, sure. If you want to kick a fucking pad.
No. He has insurance, so it's like $187,000.
Oh,
a
good.
Day.
That's it. No,
it's awesome, dude. That's pretty good. My fucking idiot of the week is not very good.
Knew it. I freaking knew it.
But I think it's okay.
Okay,
it's enough for me to ramble. Anyway,
it's not the size of the fucking idiot. It's how you read the script.
This last week, an Irish farmer on the peninsula of Dingle. Who knows what the fuck? That's
Dingle.
You might as well just said Whoville at this point. I don't even know where this is. It's in Ireland.
It's 20 miles past Dangle.
Okay, yeah. Dingle. Yeah, that makes sense. Is it is Jingle near there too, or
other side of the island? So
Jangle. Okay, cool.
Yep.
He is a farmer who's working like a digger, and he uncovered a.
What did you just say? Hold on.
Stop it.
You better watch your mouth. You better watch it.
He's operating a digger.
We've been wondering about you since episode 1. So, anyways,
he uncovered an untouched stone tomb.
What?
Like, I should put a picture of it, but it's like a stone like coffin almost.
Yeah.
With like they're like multiple rocks forming like a shape, and then like a big rock on top. Basically, first of all, why would anybody go through that work? There was apparently human remains found in it.
No, leave it closed.
Yeah, that's how we got COVID in the first place.
Holy shit. Do not open that.
Yeah, so they found that, or he found it. They won't even disclose where it is to like stop people from like fucking with it. So
yeah.
But if you live in Dingle, Ireland,
send us a DM.
Apparently you can go find it. I don't know. I would be all about it. I'd be like, let's go find that tomb.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's a crowd building at this point.
Dude, that's
my feeling is, how have we not uncovered everything at this point?
Yeah.
We've had the internet, we have cable, Hulu is live now. It's crazy.
I watch Hulu. I should know these things.
We have enough time on our hands that we should be exploring everything.
I think
we should have it all figured out by this point.
Sonar, radar,
satellites,
lidar.
just constantly building. Like Google Earth needs to be like monitoring anything. Like that monolith thing that they found in Utah a couple of months ago, that shiny pole, I'm talking about. How is that there? How will we not have surveillance of that? We need more surveillance. So I need to know where things are and why it's happening.
Enough is enough. Where the fuck is the monolith?
Bigfoot?
Where's Bigfoot? Where are the tombs? We need to know these things.
Yeah. My favorite actual thing that's ever been uncovered is Göbekli Tepe. You've ever heard of that before?
Bless you. What did you just say?
Göbekli Tepe, it's in Turkey. There was like a sheep farmer or something that found like a tiny rock sticking out of the like ground, and he was like, what is this? And was like digging it and like uncovered this like ancient 12,000-year-old civilization that like was purposely buried. It's a very interesting subject if you really wanted to like get confused and
you have
scared.
Fucked me up this week on this podcast. Between the fucking Scrooge McDuck and now we're talking about lost cities. I mean,
dude, Göbekli Tepe. It's a crazy place. Anyway, I just
that's the name of a place. I thought that was a person.
No, Göbekli Tepe is like the town or the city or whatever that they found it in.
Well, my favorite thing I've ever uncovered was a naked lady in my bed. Hey-oh, give me some nucks, Jordan.
Wait,
come on, give me some nucks.
There we go. You uncovered her?
Yeah.
While she was naked?
Yeah.
Chicks get so cold, bro.
I know. You're right. You're absolutely right. That was inconsiderate of me, but I was just too excited.
Every morning I have to shut off the fan so that Steph can even consider getting out of bed.
True.
She's like, no, wait. I'm like, it's not that bad. Just get up. It's not that. It's just a fan. She's like, no, not until all the spinny stop. I'm like, they're called fan blades.
Air leaves.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Exactly.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy. So your fucking idiot is the farmer that dug it up?
Yeah, dude, that's cool. I feel like I want to find some shit.
I would love to uncover some shit.
I can't even find like my wallet half the time, and I want to find some cool stuff.
The worst is when you lose your keys, and then you're like, I fucking lost my spare key too. Where is it? You know?
I don't even have a spare key.
Ooh.
I live on the edge. I also don't have a case for my phone, ladies.
Still?
Yeah, dude. No case. This is a
Okay.
skin, bro.
Oh, it's a skin. It can still absorb some shock, all right?
No, it can't. It's like fucking a sticker.
Look at mine. I've got like cracks all over. You know I'm dropping my fucking phone.
Because you're spiking your phone on the ground every 5 seconds.
Yeah, I get excited. Okay.
Yep. I always take super, super pride that I never drop my phone. And so I always put it in my like shirt pocket right here. And one day I missed the pocket and it just fucking fell straight to the ground. And I was like, but it didn't do anything. It can
happen to anyone.
It can. It can. Yeah.
Anyone.
I shouldn't have been so cocky about my phone.
Seriously.
Security purpose, how I take care of my shit. So
yeah. Well, if you guys missed our episode on, hey, I'm doing a podcast over here.
Tell them who's boss.
Yeah, woof woof. Get your ass back inside your cage, you dingleberry. That's Sawyer, actually. That's
I heard. Yeah,
that's not Layla.
He had a setback, and he's really, he's not speaking English anymore.
He's dug into this whole "I'm a dog" thing. Like I'm the leader of the pack. I'm like, you can dial it back a little bit, please.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, if you haven't checked it out, our last episode we have our first guest.
Yep.
On Saturday. So what? Today's Wednesday, I think, that this is coming out.
I think so. So
first day off, baby.
Are we gonna try to put the Saturday podcast out on Wednesday and the Wednesday podcast out on Sunday or Saturday?
Yeah.
We would like to do like a premiere because that would be hopefully fun for people. That would be
cool. Should we go live? I think we should try to do a live podcast.
I don't think that's a bad option, but I don't know how to do that at this point.
We'd have to. I don't know how both of us could be live on Twitch together, but there's got to be a way. I think Twitch is the future. We should definitely do that.
Okay. Well, YouTube definitely has a live option as well, but I don't know how it works. I don't know how it works with.
My dogs absolutely hate my neighbor, and he's a super nice guy. He might even listen to this podcast. I'm not sure, but the fact that they hate him makes me think he might be a serial killer because he's a little too nice.
Dogs are pretty intuitive.
And also, if he's listening, I don't think you're a serial
just kidding.
Killer. Just kidding. We've been cool all these years. I'm not telling on you, bro. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. With me freezing in the middle, I don't know.
I think we're probably close to 45 minutes. I can't really tell, but thank you guys for listening.
As always, it's a blast.
Follow us on all the shit that I put in the description, and then
boom, there.
Send us an email. We haven't even gotten a secret admirer email at this point.
Email, guys.
Like, part of me wants to send it as a different person just to confuse Robbie and get him kind of happy.
I've been waiting for the Gmail notification on my phone. It hasn't popped up. So to fugginidiotspod@gmail.com.
Yep.
And we'll see you guys in a couple of days. We love you very much.
Adios. Thank you for listening.
Peace.
Happy or sad, it's story time.